Hello guys, welcome again. As a part of PressTool learning, here I have fifth video of PressTool. In this video, we will discuss about types of presses. In previous videos, we have discussed about various kind of operations, terminology of PressTool. Now, which type of presses are there? Based on source of power, manual press, power press. Manually operated press are the handball or fly presses, whereas the power presses can be further classified into the mechanical or hydraulical presses. Based on method of actuation of slides, based on the devices used in mechanical presses for converting rotary motion of the main shaft to linear motion of the crank, the press can be divided into crank operated press, cam press, eccentric press, screw press, rack and pinion press, knuckle joint press, and tungle joints. So these are the types where method of actuation of slides impacts the most. Third is based on number of slides. How many slides are there? Single action press, double action press, triple action press. Based on type of frame used. Back inclinable C frame, gap bed press, adjustable bed press, on press, straight slide press, arch press, tie rod type press, pillar type press. So these are the 8 types where based of frame type of used. Based on and use. Now what is and use? Most machines are capable of doing a variety of work. Only some machines are designed for particular type of job. These machines are known by their end use. They are only used for their end purpose. Fly press. Now this diagram shows the fly press. Typical example of mechanical press. This press is operated by hand. You can be used for performing most of the sheet metal operation on a small scale. The press essentially consists of screw operating in a nut from in the upper part of rigid F-type frame. Here you can also say that somewhat of manual press is the part of manual press. Here is the various kind of types of press frame: inclined C frame, gap bed, adjustable bed, comb bed, solid straight slide, arch, tie rod, and pillar. So various kind of types are there. Round about 8 types are there. Injecting mechanism. What is injecting mechanism? How, as the male female parts are there in press tool, how injecting mechanisms is work? Injectors are the devices used for injecting the components from die after completing the operation. Simple components can be injected easily, but heavy components needs external help for injection. Automatic injection mechanisms may employ air or oil pressure or mechanical apparatus to remove the completed part from a press. Injection mechanisms may be interlocked with the operating controls to prevent operation until the part injection is completed. Injector pin inserted through a hole in the punch. Figure shows a setup for a curling operation where punch, die, wire, hole for injector pin is there. After the operation is completed, an injector pin is inserted over here through the hole in the punch, helps in pushing the workpiece out of the punch cavity so that the workpiece out of the punch cavity. Knockout pin through the die. Knockout pin through the die. In this case, platen is at the top while the punch is at the bottom, constituting an inverted punching operation. Here you can see that punch is over here, die pattern is over there. In top die, bottom ejector or the pressure bed. The descending die first shear the workpiece and the forces the platen further down on the pressure plate. Knockout print to the die. When the die moves up, the work plate is knocked up under the spring pressure. Yeah, here you can see that the spring pressure and all the arrangement is there. The top die injector within the die knocks out the blank held in the die cavity. Injection with the help of lever. Injection with the help of lever. You can find lever injection. The lever is operated manually by the worker after the press work is completed or may be connected mechanically with the upward motion of the press rep. Injection with the hooks in top tool. In this arrangement, the top tool of the press is provided with the hinged hooks. The hooks slide smoothly over the surface of the workpiece when the ram is descending, but when the ram starts going back, the hooks engage in grooves provided for them, thereby injecting the finished workpiece. Injection by hydraulic or pneumatic cushions. Here you can find air nozzle, hopper, completed workpiece, punch. Hydraulic or pneumatic cushions using oil, air provided uniform force throughout the stroke length. The force can be varied suitably by adjusting the oil pressure and the movement smoothly. Pneumatic injectors, however, tend to be noisier. Robots. Robots are used in many organizations for loading and unloading assembly of parts. When a robot is required to remove the finished work, it is important to ensure that the movements of the robotic arm is not obstructed by any part of the setup. So in this video, we stop over here. In next video, we will go through the sheet metal sharing process as a part of press tool learning in our upcoming video. Thank you very much for viewing.